Hey everyone, this is Sam, and welcome to my gaming channel where you'll be able to find tips and tutorials on RPGs and sports games alike. So today we're going to be looking at NBA 2K21 Next Gen, and specifically I'm going to show you guys how to perfect your pick and roll offense so you can score inside, outside, and in between with any player you want on any spot on the court you want. So I'll show you the specific techniques you're going to need to learn how to set up and execute your pick and roll offense flawlessly. So if you enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe for weekly RPG tips and 2K tutorials. So first things first, the most important thing is you want to go to your controller settings, set them as such, and make sure you have icon passing, full receiver control on, because receiver control is the key to unlocking your pick and roll success. So with the receiver control, you can actually receive passes at the spot you like with the matchup you want. So you can see me in transition here. I have tapped L1 and I'm going to hold on the circle, T-Mac, and I'm going to control T-Mac with the left stick and let go of circle to pass. So in this instance, I have tapped L1, held on the circle, and for a split second I'm controlling the handler and the receiver here. I moved T-Mac to the right wing there and I was able to get myself open for catch and shoot free, and that's only possible with receiver control. So with RC control in hand, it can actually help you get the perfect pick and roll matchup and spot to score. So in that first case was transition, but it actually also works with half court pick and roll setup. So you can see I have turned on the RC control for Josh Smith there. I moved him to the middle and catch the ball. And then I triggered a pick and fade for myself, attack out a triple threat, turbo spin out, got the perfect spacing, perfect spot with the matchup I wanted. So you can see, you can also use icon pick and roll for a similar effect. So tap L1 and then hold the player icon. We'll have the person come up to set the screen, but you can see, you can use this as a mechanic to pass or use this as a pick and fade so you can get the ball back to the player you want. So I get it to T-Mac here. I didn't really want to fade. I just wanted to get the ball to T-Mac and then set up another pick and fade. But you can see by comparison, RC control is better because I can move to the specific spot without setting a screen. It's less turnover prone. So here you can see me use everything all together. I started with the icon pick and roll with Josh Smith, and then RC pass, and then I did a pick and roll. So in this situation, Smith was on the weak side here, so he's too far for an RC pass, so I used icon pick and roll instead to have him come up, and he's the matchup I want because he had the weaker defender on him. So I called the icon pick and roll, and then I immediately, before the screen was set, I switched to the RC pass. So Smith cut out, that was controlled by me. He kind of super cut out, back up to the middle, and then I got the spacing I want in the pick and roll I want. So with this setup, now you know how to pass to a pick and roll spot. The next step is pick and roll execution, about passing, shooting, or driving, and what are the best methods to do each. So if you like the matchup, the next thing you want to do, get the correct screen side and the type. So here I have the ball in Manu's hand, and as the possession develops, I like the matchup, so I'm not going to use RC control. So I'm just going to call the screen, but I don't want the screen to go to the middle, so I'm going to tap L3, set the screen to baseline, and then also tap R1 to turn it to a pick and fade. So now I got this overload pick and fade going on. That's perfect spacing, open the mid-range for myself. So that's good pick and roll side and type execution. So here's the wing pick and roll. I have the screen set to hash side, and then I'm going to do a screen reject curry slide and then use roll as a seal. So this is a very effective wing pick and roll method. Have the screen go baseline, set it to a roll, turbo hesitation into the screen, and then curry slide back out, and then attack the middle. But you can see as the roll happens, because the screen was set to the baseline, the roll takes out the help defender and you get that left elbow or the opposite side to drive. So this is a screen rejection curry slide pull up, and I'm doing this in a very similar effort. So I've caught the pick and fade with Bosch here. I set the screen to the middle this time, turbo hesitation to the left, and then push my right stick diagonal down right, no turbo to get the curry slide, and then I shoot the jumper as the screen rejection and defender is stuck. So the curry slide pull up works the best with fades usually. So you can see me here, they work very well with fades. Do a pick and fade again, hit the screen, and then reject it with a curry slide, go opposite way, and then you can see as Bosch is fading, he's actually taking out the defender. And it's a completely wide open shot. There's no one in front of my platoon there, and that's another excellent release because of how open I was. So you want to hunt the pick and roll mismatch with RC control first. So you can see I'm looking for the mismatch here, and I was able to find one. So I tap R1, hold on the X. I like the Josh Smith matchup, so now I get him to the middle. Now I do the pick and roll, but I'm gonna reject the screen to attack single side. So you can see me go towards the screen, but I don't want to go left here, so I'm just gonna hit the screen on the left, immediately go right, reject it, and I was able to attack the single side. So that's very important. Make sure you always attack single side when you can. And pick and roll alley-oop pass negates defenders in normal passing lanes. So you can see I'm doing pick and roll here, and the defense actually did a good job. They've covered every normal passing lane there is here, but what they haven't covered is the alley-oop pass. So all I gotta do is double tap triangle, and this opens a lot more options to your pick and roll. Once you got the matchup done with the RC control, you got the side and screen type nailed, and then the next thing you want to do is get used to these reads, so you know which read is a lob pass, because as you can see, even though there's 2 defenders in the passing lane, they could not have stopped that pass at all because of the lob. You can see time and time again, like there's 2 defenders right in front of Nash, and I can just lob this directly straight up, and there's no way they can get it. So this works on any mode. This is on Hall of Fame, so if they can't stop this, you know how the rest goes. So you can see good rotational defense here even, but then because the defenders are still small, and you know usually you're lobbing to the center, who is either your tallest player or the guy with the highest vertical, so they're gonna get these dunks. So alley-oop pass and pick and roll is OP, is efficient, and it cancels good defense. Like your opponent literally will be playing great defense in this scenario. This is great defense, but apparently if you can lob it though, it is not. So you need pretty fast reflex to stop these kind of lobs on defense. Get used to these kind of reads, add this to your game, it will really open up your pick and roll. And you can also do pick and face to force switch for easy post up. So if you know the opposing defense has got some kind of switch defensive scheme going on, you can use a pick and fade with the matchup you like. Use the RC control to get the correct matchup. Get the fade done so you can get the matchup you want, and then you can just work them in the post. And lastly, I just want to show you guys, in terms of passing, you can do 99 openness, X passes OP if you can anticipate rotations. I don't like to do this unless I'm playing online completely against 5 other human beings. If it's just play now or my team unlimited, or even just like 1v1 against a human being, I try to stay away from the openness, but you can see that's a dot right there. So with 99 openness, you just gotta tap X if you can anticipate a rotation is about to happen, and if you do that, the ball is just gonna go right to the best open guy. Something you can try if you struggle with icon passing. I still suggest get go of icon passing, so that's still better. But I just want to show you what it looks like. So here's everything put together with the RC control, with the pick and roll, with the alley-oops, absolutely everything. So you can see it get the ball down court, half court transition. Use RC to get it to the matchup I want. RC again to get it to Smith up the middle. Get the correct screen side, get the correct screen type. Rotate the ball over. Open shot, swish ball. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the content lately. I'm getting myself ready for next gen 2K for you guys. I'll probably be making 2K for current gen next gen, because I heard 2K22 is going to be for both versions, so I will focus on doing that. And as always, thanks for coming by, and I'll talk to you guys again